trip from Ayia Napa to Cape Greco. Hello dear friends, today we're going to Cape Greco. Cape Greco can be easiest reached by car and is only 5-10 minutes from Ayia Napa, or by bus 10-15 minutes. The timetable is very good, even in winter time. The local bus route 101-102 runs through the Cape Greco Park. The price €1.50 in low season and €1 in high season. Cyprus has one of the warmest climate and warmest winters in the Mediterranean part of the European Union. The average annual temperature on the coast is around 24 degrees Celsius. Generally, warm temperature season lasts about 8 months. It begins in April with average temperature of 21-23 degrees Celsius during the day and 11-13 degrees Celsius at night. The last 4 months of the year the temperatures tend to remain mild, while sometimes exceed 20 degrees Celsius during the day. The midsummer, in July and August, is usually hot, with an average maximum coastal temperature of around 33 during the day and around 23 degrees Celsius at night. The average annual temperature of the sea around Cyprus is 21-22 degrees Celsius. From 17 degrees Celsius in February to 27-28 degrees Celsius in August, depending on the location. In the 7 months from May to November, the average sea temperature exceeds 20 degrees Celsius. Cape Greco was designed as a national forest park in 1993. It's a relatively unspoiled area with great natural beauty, with changes and offers something different each season. It's an oasis of tranquility nestled midway between the busy resorts of Ayia Napa and Proteras. Covering an area of 385 hectares, Cape Greco was originally carved by a dense juniper forest. During a short period of time, mainly between 1910 and 1920, the trees were rapidly cut down and burned to power the steam flour mills, which were in abundance in the Paralimni area. Since then, the slow-growing juniper has never been able to recover. Today also juniper and varieties of pine can still be found. Trees and shrubs and mostly limited to sparse low-level growth, including 14 species endemic to Cyprus. Various flowers, including orchids and other rare plants species, are also found here. And during the springtime, there are many flowers in bloom. The park is also a game reserve with hunting prohibited. Foxes, hares and hedgehogs are common, and over 80 species of birds, including many migratory species, have been spotted. Are also likely to see lizards and a large variety of butterflies. A small chapel dedicated to Ayia Napa is one of the few buildings in the park. This small white chapel is a popular spot for wedding photos. Below it is a hermit's sea cave, which is mentioned in several local legends. Ayia Napa is a tiny church cave, well hidden in the rocks. And another spectacular sight is Cyclops Cave further east in the park. There are several hiking trails which extend to a length of 16 kilometers. There is also 4 kilometers of bicycle track and a designated picnic area. The rocky seabed and underwater caves encourage a wealth of sea life, making this area a hotspot for both snorkeling and scuba diving. Fishing is also a popular and peaceful way to spend time here. There are numerous sea caves stretching from the eastern edge of Ayia Napa up towards Cape Greco National Park. Smuggler's Caves and the Palace Caves are deep passages in the cliffs, only accessible from the sea. Some go as deep as 80 meters into the rock, and at low tide during calm seas it is possible to walk or swim into many of them. The sea surrounding the cave is crystal clear, also rocky. Many people visit this stretch of coast around Cape Greco to snorkel or dive, and local people often fish here during the early hours of the morning. The caves are also visited by most boat trips which sail the east coast on a daily basis. One of the more extreme sports which is popular here is cliff diving or cliff jumping. There are patches of deep sea among the rocks, which the brave leap several meters into from the cliffs above. Video Nikolai Light and Svetlana Light. Thank you for watching, please subscribe and put your thumbs up. See you soon!